And welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Do you have any business growth happening? Do you have things that hold you back? Do you have struggles in your business? Why am I holding a bin of microgreens? I'm going to tell you why in just a couple of minutes. I'm holding a bin of microgreens here and I started growing. What does this have to do with business? Just stay tuned to find out. I started growing some microgreens and I was really happy about them, so I thought I would bring them as a guest on your holistic business weekly training. Welcome to the Women's Holistic Business Network. I'm Elizabeth. I am your host, founder and creator of the Women's Holistic Business Network, Women's Holistic Business Academy, and Interior Wellness Festival, Mountain Spirit Festival, all the events that can't be happening right now, but we will love them too. The past year has been such an incredible year, and I was with a group of my amazing clients who I'm working with in a year-long training program earlier, and I brought them this metaphor, and I thought I would bring it to all of you as well because it's such a powerful metaphor for our businesses, how we grow and how we can continue to grow in our businesses and in our lives so that we can be of service to people, so that we can help people with their healing and their growth and their wellness, and so that we can also make money while we're doing it, have an impact on the world, and have a sustainable business that gives back to us in the same way that we give to it. And these weekly trainings, I'm always bringing you the best of information and training in health and healing businesses so that you can do what you love. And I've been in business myself for many, many years and have done lots of different things, such as published a yoga and wellness magazine, owned and run a yoga and wellness studio, been a holistic healing and health practitioner, and I have brought all those things together to create the business that I now have in training other women who are holistic healers and spiritual teachers to have thriving businesses that they absolutely know are making a difference in the world. And sometimes when we are doing our businesses, we come up against things. Have you ever noticed this? That when you're in business, when you are a leader, especially right now, that you come up against all sorts of stuff in your business and in your world that might cause you to go sideways or might cause you to say, I don't want to do this anymore. How many of you have ever had that? Post in the comments below if you have ever had a situation in your business that makes you feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. This is challenging. This is difficult. Post below and let's start a conversation about what your challenges have been, whether it's been in the past year or whether it's been longer than that. I know that I used to have challenges a long time ago because I've been working in some form of customer service since I was basically 8 years old. And I remember having challenges when I was young about customers getting angry and that being a challenge. I remember having challenges in my 20s when I began to start my own businesses of not knowing what to do or confusion or customers not being happy. I remember having lots of challenges into my 30s when I was starting other businesses and I was just working all the time. So I've had challenges nonstop. Have you all had challenges? Post them in the comments below. I think one of the things that we need to know is that we're not alone in the challenges that we have in our businesses, and challenges are what make us strong. Challenges are what bring us forward. Challenges are what really they lay the difference between us and what we can do for the world in our businesses. They're the line that marks the difference between people who have success in the holistic healing world and people who choose to go another direction. It's how you handle the challenges. Now, I'm going to come back to my microgreen project. So this is all going to make sense, and the women who are in my program know all about this. It's not a microgreen growing program, by the way. It's a business. It's a holistic business program where we're working on our businesses, our visionary launch plans, our holistic marketing, all those things. What does it have to do with microgreens? Here's what I'll tell you. I've been growing sprouts for a long time because I love to do that kind of thing. And I decided I would grow microgreens, right? I'm going to tell you how this is related to your business. I was telling the women in my program earlier. So when you grow these greens, you put a layer of dirt and then you sprinkle the seeds on it. It's actually pretty easy, but there's a really important step. If you put a little layer of dirt, like an inch or so, and then you sprinkle seeds all over it, and that's all you do. Hey, Debbie, watch for this metaphor. You're going to love this. If you put the seeds on, and that's all you do, and you put water on it, what's going to happen with the seeds is that they won't really know which way is up, and they'll kind of grow in different directions. They won't just grow up. They'll grow over here, they'll grow down, they'll grow all over the place. I have another bin that didn't work out because I failed to do one specific thing. I'm going to tell you this and how it relates to your business in a moment. So the seeds were growing all over the place and they weren't really doing that well. And then I did a little research and I realized that on top of the seeds, that you put the layer of dirt, you sprinkle the seeds out, and then on top of that, guess what you need to do? You actually need to put more dirt. Anybody who's ever done this before or is a gardener knows you actually need more dirt. Why is this? It's because the seeds that are in there, they need something to push against. They need something to actually show them which way is up. Because they're just little seeds in the universe. They don't know which way is up and down. Then they need something to push against, and that shows them which way is up so that they can break through. And they push against that. And when I see these tiny little seeds and all the dirt that I put on top, I'm like, oh my gosh, tiny little seeds. How are they possibly going to be able to push all that dirt? But this is nature and this is the universe. When those seeds have something to push against, they know which way is up, and then they can actually start to grow correctly. And I think about this, and they can start to grow correctly, like this. They know which way is up, and then they're amazing. And look at, I have my own little garden in a box. The things that lockdown will make you do, everyone. I love this so much. When you have something to push against, you know which way is up. How has this affected you and your business and your life? Think about the times when you've had something to push against, a challenge in your life, a challenge in your business. And it lets you know which way is up, and it actually makes you stronger. Do you feel that? Can you feel that? These little guys in this little bin, they knew which way is up because they had something to push against. It made them stronger, and it made them actually grow to their greatest potential. Well, actually, their greatest potential is going to be full plant, but we're not going to go that far because I'm going to eat them first. So what can you do in your business and your life in terms of this metaphor? We need something to push against. You know this as well in nature, that trees that have really strong breezes have really strong trunks. And you could be like this as well. If you have something to push against, think of the challenges in your life, the triggers and the things that bring up your opportunities for healing, the things that bring up your resistances and your excuses. Oh, but I don't want to do that, or oh, this could be hard, or oh, this thing made me want to quit. I've had that so many times over the decades in my business, and I'm so glad that I didn't quit, even though there were times, and if you feel this, post in the comments below right now. Have you had times that you ever wanted to quit? Post in the comments down below and right now, and let me know that you've had those times, and let us all know, what did you do to make it so that you didn't? And maybe you just waited. Some of you just need to take a breath and wait. And maybe some of you got support. Some of you need to lean in and get a little bit more support here. Maybe you came up with a plan and that really helped you. This is a really important thing to do as well. Come up with a plan and have a vision. So get support, have a vision, call it out, have some self-awareness, which you all do, and point that self-awareness to yourself and realize that sometimes when the challenges come up, the best thing to do isn't to stop. It isn't to just go sideways or pretend it doesn't exist or to turn in the other direction and run. The best thing to do is lean into it. So I invite you all to lean into it. Let it be that thing that you push against, knowing that what you push against is going to make you stronger and bring you to your greatest potential. I hope that this metaphor really helps you. Post in the comments down below what your perception of that is, what you feel, what has helped you to grow in your business, and what kind of things, what strategies do you use? Post in the comments below. Also, of course, in these videos, say hello, where you're watching from, who you are, what your business is. Let us know all the things, and let us know if you are growing something, and if you are feeling like you and your business are growing, and how having something to push against has helped you in your business and your world. I hope that this quick video has really helped you. If it has, of course, tag a friend in the comments down below so that it can help her too. If you know that there's somebody in your world who has been working on her business and keeps pushing against things and feels like the ceiling is keeping her down or feels like it's challenging, tag her here and have her watch this video and know that the things that we're pushing against are the exact things that are going to help us reach our greatest potential and help us to grow, help us to reach people in the world, help us to have a bigger impact, help us to do things that are so needed on the planet today. So I hope that you all like sprouts, because my sprouts keep making an appearance in this video. If this metaphor helped you, again, post in the comments below. I want to hear from you. And what do you want to learn about in future videos? I will not be teaching how to grow microgreens, but I will teach you everything you need to know about having a holistic business, speaking in leadership, online especially, holistic marketing, and visionary launch planning. I hope that this serves you, and I hope that you're all doing well out there. I want to hear from you, so post in the comments below right now, say hi, and form our community. Keep doing what you're doing, everyone, because when you do, we truly make the world a better place together. And I just love you all. So thanks for being here, everybody. Mwah!